Hey, what's up, Nerd Fighters? So it's Friday, and this week we're doing scary stories. On a cold winter night, much like this one, 16-year-old Emily was by herself. Her parents had gone out to dinner together. After she did her homework, she decided to relax a little bit, made some popcorn, popped in a movie. She got a nice blanket, snuggled up on the couch, and started watching her movie. At about midnight, her parents still weren't home, so she got a little bit worried and thought about calling them. But she decided against it because she didn't want them to think that she wasn't able to take care of herself. Shortly afterwards, while she was watching her movie, behind the television, on the sliding glass door, she saw movement outside, and when she looked to see what it was, she saw a man standing there, smiling at her with a knife. She was terrified. She pulled up the blankets over her head and called the police. Luckily, there was a squad car about a block away. When the police got there, the female officer went to look outside, and when she opened the glass door and looked outside, she looked back at Emily and said, "That's impossible. You must have been imagining things. If there was someone out here, there would have been footprints in the snow." The officer also pointed at the TV and said, "Watching horror movies doesn't help that much." Emily smiled, really just because of her own stupidity and her own immaturity, and she apologized to the officers for wasting their time. She said it wasn't a problem, just try not to do it again. And then, as they were about to leave, the male officer walked behind the couch, and his eyes widened in shock. Emily and the female officer went to see what he was looking at, and she saw behind the couch wet footprints and a long knife. It turned out she wasn't watching him through the door. She only saw his reflection as he stood behind her.